So hello everyone, my name is Dipesh. I'll be the host for this Kubernetes 1.35 burn down meeting. Today is November the 21st and we are in week 10 of the release cycle. Before we start, please be aware that this is a Kubernetes community meeting which falls under the Kubernetes Code of Conduct, which can be summarized as being kind to one another. Also, the meeting is currently being recorded and will be publicly posted to YouTube. So please be mindful of what you say is being recorded. With those disclaimer out of the way, we can start with the meeting agenda, starting with the open discussion. And I don't see anything that has been listed in the open discussion. So is there something that we want to discuss before we dive into team updates? I can wait for a couple of seconds. Okay, looks like there is nothing. So we can start with the sub-team update, starting with enhancements with FICA.
Yeah, the enhancements team do not have much to update. We are right now working on the PR with all the exceptions, and we should be raising the PR very soon. Our current status is, of course, green with the same, and the tracking sheet is listed, and the metrics are 102, and all the other things by stage and by status are listed on the metrics itself. It's very much the same with respect to the last update. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Thanks, FICA. Do we have questions for the enhancement team? If not, then we can move to the release signal team. Do we have someone from the release signal team for the update?
Yes, Dipesh, Projit here from the release signal team. So our current status is green right now. We don't have any new failing or flaky tests right now. We do have a failure that has been going on for quite some time, EC2 master scale performance shop, but we have confirmed this as a non-blocker. There is also one flake that is being seen on the master informing. There is already a PR in place for the fix for that one. Yeah, apart from this, we don't have anything new that we are seeing right now. We'll continue focusing as we approach the next release cut of the first release candidate on 2nd December. Yeah.
Sounds good. Thanks, Prabhjot. Do we have any questions for the release signal team? If not, we can move on to the docs team with Urvashi.
Hi, I'm Ishman. I'll be giving the docs update. So our current brand status is green. The weekly brand sync PR is scheduled for today and will be created soon. The 1.35 beta 0 release notes PR is in creation is in progress. And we'll be sending out our first reminders for docs release deadline by today.
Sounds good. Thanks for the update. Do we have any questions for the docs team? If not, we can move on to comms with Arujwal.
Hi everyone, this is Arujwal from comms team and our current status is green. So after the code freeze, we have 15 enhancements with 14 PRs tracked, out of which one feature blog is merged as a draft and is ready to publish. Then we have 4 feature blogs that is currently under review, another 4 feature blogs that are ready for review, and in the end we have 5 feature blogs that are still not ready to review. And the deadline for these PRs is Monday, 24th November. Then all the feature blog authors are notified about this incoming deadline, and we have also notified them on Slack on their respective 6 channels. Then we have the release highlight discussion open, and we have done the second outreach to SIGs about this. And the deadline for release highlight discussion is 20th November. In the end, we have released mid-cycle block PR, which is open and currently under review. That's all.
Thanks for the update. Do we have any question for the comms team? If not, then we can move on to release branch management, which I don't see a status update. Do we have anyone from the release branch management in the meeting? Nope, I think we can skip over them. I think we had earlier in the week the beta zero cut, which was successful, and I think the docs team has updated. They are going through the activity of creating the release notes for it. I think that would be the update for the release branch management team. Does anyone have a question for the release branch management team? If not, then we can move on to the sub-project lead updates with Kat.
Hello, everybody. The first part of the retro is scheduled. It is the week after next. Next week is a big holiday in the US, so a bunch of people will be unavailable. Even though the holiday is not until Thursday, Americans will very commonly take almost the entirety of next week off. So it is next Monday. Please go ahead and add items to the retro doc at the top of the agenda if you don't mind, and we will see you there. Also, sub-team leads, please reach out to me and Drew via DM with your ideas for succession. We need to start figuring that out now. Thank you. You're all killing it. Good job.
Thanks, Kat.
Mhm.
Do we have any questions for the sub-project lead? If not, I think we can move on to the release lead update. So Drew has sent his apology. We can't make the meeting, so I'll read out his updates. So he is continuing to monitor the request for 1.35 milestone tracking, especially with bug fixes that are release blocking and test flakes and failures that needs the milestone to be merged into the code base. There may be another cap that was partially merged, and we might need to add it back to the milestone and make it tracked for this release. A request from Drew to the sub team that if they need any help to reach out. I think that's it in terms of the update that he has put down in the agenda. Do we have any questions for the release lead? If not, we can move on to SIG scalability, who have not updated their status. We can connect with them async again. With that, I think we have reached the end of the agenda. Is there anything that folks want to discuss on the recording? I guess that's a no. If not, then I can stop the recording. Bye bye, YouTube.